After watching lots of movies, Violet started to have a dream of being a director. One day, she tried to tell her mom her dream. Mom, I want to tell you that I want to be a director.
What? Director? Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. This is my dream.
No, I cannot accept it. Look at your sister. Look at her poor life in movie studios. I don't want you to make the same mistake as her.
Poor life? Mistake? Mom, do you know what you are saying?
Yes, I definitely know what I am saying. Look at how you are treated in that man-dominant field.
Oh.
Why is pursuing my dream so hard? Why are women still the minority in the film industry? Is it really that difficult for women to become a director?
My topic is female leadership behind the screen. I'm Sharon, and my advisor is Lily Zhang. The movie Hunger Games and the Disney animated film Brave both were released in 2012. The percentage of female participants in archery had a tremendous growth after these two movies were released. In the past few years, archery participation rose 86% from 2013 to 2014, while women's participation rose 105% during that same period of time. This tells us that films can significantly affect people's thoughts and career options. However, in today's world, the films created from female perspective are still the minority. It is because behind the screen, in the film industry, there is a huge gap between women's and men's participation. These are the three main leadership positions in the film industry. Some gender differences are reasonable, while the others are unreasonable. Take cinema photographer, for example. Physically speaking, men are stronger than women, so this is a reasonable gender discrepancy. In contrast, occupations like screenwriters and directors rely on creativity rather than force. These are unreasonable. Screenwriters write plots for movies and spread their ideas. Although this occupation plays an important role in filmmaking, female screenwriters are still staying in low percentage in the film industry. Moreover, among all the careers in the film industry, directors are the most important roles because directors can decide how the film is presented to a very large degree. But from 1998 to 2019, the percentage of female directors are lower than 20%. Some may argue that the gender differences are from the fact that males receive more professional training than females, and thus they are more likely to take part in leadership positions. Indeed, gender discrepancy does exist in some film schools. Take New York Film Academy as an example. The goal of New York Film Academy is to be the most hands-on, intensive program in the world, where students can get significant experiences and skills before graduation. In New York Film Academy, male students are 1.6 times more than female in terms of enrollment numbers. However, the number of degrees awarded to males is only 1.2 times more than that awarded to females. This difference means that female students do better than their male counterparts during college years, so this graduation rate is higher. Considering this, it becomes unreasonable that most leading positions are held by males in the film industry. The main reason of the underrepresentation of female directors is the stereotype that the decision makers have. For example, buyers and sellers of films tend to consider that being a director is a masculine job, so it is not suitable for women to take part in filmmaking, such as commanding a large crew or handle the big budget of the movie. Since women are not given the chance to show their talents, there was a wide gap between male and female directors, which deepens the gender stereotype that women are not suitable for filmmaking. Another study indicated that educational background and work experience are the two main factors affecting one's salary and career prospects. Females receive better education these days, so work experience becomes the most important factor. Due to gender stereotype, women cannot get work experience as men do. In this way, decision makers usually lack interest in films directed by women. They often give male directors better chances, while giving female directors a less noticeable opportunity in the film market. Then, this situation makes women generally less confident in their performance. Then things turn into a vicious cycle. Gender stereotype is a constant pain for female directors to stand out in the filmmaking field. The underrepresentation of female directors can have negative impact, not only on those who participate in the film industry, but also on the following generations of movie watchers. In social learning series, people tend to learn from what they have seen or experienced. It is important to set a role model to lead them. If more female directors can have a greater and larger stake in the film industry, girls and young women will have great models demonstrating that women can perform as well as men in this industry. Although there is still a huge gap between males and females in the film industry, there are lots of people dedicating to change this situation. For example, Berlin International Film Festival is going to cancel the Best Actor Award and the Best Actress Award because they hope to minimize the gender gap by presenting the Best Performing Award instead. What's more, we, as an audience, can support female filmmakers to encourage more females to break the gender stereotype and pursue their dreams. This is not only for making the film better, but also for making a better world for all of us. Thank you.
虽然因为疫情而无法现场举办，但还是欢迎大家给我们一些回馈。记得要按赞、分享，或是在影片底下留言。也记得到资讯栏或者是扫描 QR code 到我们的 IG 留下一些支持或建议。谢谢大家！